Hey, what's up all you action figure lovers out there? Master Marvel's back at it once again, bringing you another action figure review. Tonight we're going to take a look at the McFarlane toys, Doom, we have the Marauder, and Doom, excuse me, the Phobos orange version here. I did recently have a Toy Talk video with Zach, and he brought his Marauder on there, and we took a look at it. So, excuse me, we kind of know what to expect for this guy. I'm gonna get this guy out of the way for a minute, because I'm actually not going to open this one. I'm gonna leave this guy carded. It's just what I'm gonna do, and I'm probably gonna end up getting another one of these to keep carded. But this guy is coming out. We're going to definitely get a closer look at this dude. And then we're going to do some comparisons with kind of all the other stuff. So, let's check this guy out. I do think he looks great in the package, but this is just one of those that I need loose. He's so cool that I feel like he can just blend in other toy lines, so I've got to have one of these guys to play with. So we're getting our traditional McFarlane stuff. We get a weapon and we get a stand. And I guess I'm okay with it. If McFarlane's okay with it, I guess I'm okay with it. You know, McFarlane used to do some cool shit. Was good about giving us a lot of weapons and all that good jazz. So if this is what he's wanting to do now, to be able to give us all this cool articulation and detail, fine. I guess I'm fine with it. I guess what's not great though is the fact that, especially with the Spawn figure, like we keep on getting reissues of the Spawn figure just with different weapons, and I really feel like that could have just been simply done by the first Spawn coming with all of those weapons. I don't know. It's what I feel like. And I'm sure a lot of people agree with that. But we're not the ones that are, marketing this shit, so what do we know? We're just the consumer paying the money over and over again for the same figure with just different accessories. And after a while that kind of starts sucking. And it seems like it also just kind of depreciates the value of some of his previous toys, the previous releases. I don't want to keep going on about that. I just, I noticed that, we're just always getting slim accessories anymore, because I'm not even calling this an accessory anymore. I'm just downright calling this a given. This is just a standard, gonna come with any McFarlane figure you get. So that's not an accessory, man. That's just it's gonna come regardless. So basically, you are, in the end of the day, getting only one accessory. That's it's a nice axe, but I mean, I want something more. The gun. Something. So yeah, I don't know. I don't want to talk about the guy a whole hell of a lot, because, like I said, we did kind of talk about him, go over him already in the play day we had. I didn't even realize that there's no bicep swivel here, but there is a very well hidden joint, like swivel in the elbow here, and that's actually really awesome, and it works good. And these joints don't look so bad because they're thickened up to kind of fit with his hand. man, there's some details about it that I didn't really pay attention to or notice earlier. But I do like that swivel in the elbow. It's so well hidden, and especially on this arm right here, all the sculpt is still in the detail, in the joint and everything, and it functions still just as well and swivels, and doesn't seem to break up the sculpt a whole hell of a lot. So that's actually really cool, man. This is a very good figure. Go McFarlane Toys. Yes. I mean, they're just... Oh, and that is another thing. I don't know, maybe I did notice that before and talked about it, but the hips, well, this leg definitely was a little bit better about it. Maybe it's turning in, but they move okay, and that... Does that knee have it too? There's a swivel right there. Right at the top of the boot, under the knee. I mean, this... Oh. This is really fucking nice. And it makes me look forward to some of his, I mean, his Mortal Kombat figures. He's done a few so far. He's done 5, 4 plus Spawn, we'll count Spawn, yeah. So 5, 7 if you count the variants, 8, 9 if you count the other Spawn variants, yada yada. But my point is he hasn't done like Quan Chi or Quin Wan Jin or whatever the fuck, the dude, the guy, or Shao Kahn. There's just so many. I could see a lot of Mortal Kombat like coming out of, you know what I mean? Just using my imagination, know that McFarlane's gonna pull off some badass shit. So I just can't wait for him to get deeper into that Mortal Kombat line. And this guy looks pretty awesome. I feel the same way about the Spawn line, like we need more Spawn, but this guy right here, I love how all of McFarlane's stuff kind of seems to fit in with each other. So like I feel like I can use this guy with my Spawn. I can use this guy with my Mortal Kombat, and use this guy with my DC. You know what I mean? Yeah. So, pretty awesome shit. Even Fortnite stuff, yeah. Yeah, this dude, it's a winner right here. This is a really good figure. Glad I got it, but now I definitely need one to keep in the case. This is just fucking far out, man. Yeah. So, this guy is available now. I did not order this guy. I was able to pick this guy up at retail. And where I got this guy, there was at least 3 of them on the shelf. So, yeah, you should be able to find him. And I normally would have grabbed more than just this guy. Especially even just to have another one to keep carded. But I was finding so much great stuff and new stuff on my previous toy hunt that I had to save some money. So I didn't pick up 2. Or the other ones. Yeah, so let's talk about... I wanted to get a second one of this guy too, because I know... I figured Zach would want one, but then he told me that he's already got one ordered, so... yeah, the orange version of the Doomslayer, and this is Phobos, which is... I don't know anything about this. According to Zach, this is a totally different guy than our regular Doomslayer, whoever he is. I'm not going to open this, basically because this is just, to me, yeah, it's a different character, but it's just a repaint. So here is our Doomslayer, which I think I brought this guy out too when Zach was here. So here's a comparison of these guys together, and they look spectacular together. Definitely like they were meant to be together. So up a little bit more. Alright, so now we have the bronze version. I wish the packaging was more or less the same. And it is, except for the flap, the peg flap. But, yeah, bronze edition here. So, there's all of our Doom stuff so far. And yeah, unfortunately, only one of these guys, so even if I wanted to go back and get another one, they're not any there. So I just got to keep on looking out for them. But I like them. I love what McFarlane's doing to these, and you know, these are great action figures. Like, there's nothing to like frown about on these things because yeah, they're hefty, solid, great detail, and very comparable and compatible to NECA toys. And that's crazy because I don't know if they're probably not going to nitpick, and maybe they don't like being brought up in the same categories and stuff like that because they are competitors. But as far as toy makers go, NECA and McFarlane are just making some great fucking toys. They're doing great properties. Their likenesses, their articulations, they scale together and everything. So I've just gotta always, if I'm talking about NECA, I'm talking about McFarlane. If I'm talking about McFarlane, I'm talking about NECA, because that's where it's at, man. We're getting some good shit from both these guys, and I'm just throwing my money out. You know, keep on making more. But if you guys like this video, you guys go ahead and let me know. Hit that like button. And comment on these guys. Let me know what you guys think of these figures. Are you guys liking them? Are they badass? Can you pass on them? And of course, if you haven't already done it yet, subscribe. And I'm Master Marvel, and I'll catch you on the next video, man. Until then,